Hey guys, so in my last video, first rule, dump out your boots. I was talking about how I needed to get mulch for my garden. Well, I had a friend text me today while I was at work, and she was like, looks like you got some mulch delivered today. So I came home from work, and wouldn't you know, and it doesn't look like much mulch, but guys, it's a ton of mulch. Look at that. And it all came from Blandford's Tree Service. I mean, look how good this is. This is the good stuff, guys. Not all twiggy. I mean, you can see what the mulch looks like here, this beautiful color. And then after years of wear and tear, just like anything else, look at it. It's womp womp. Not as pretty. So I'm super excited about that. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but when I look at my garden, it's hard for me to envision. Like, it looks so ugly right now. As I was saying, the garden is like sleeping right now. It's dormant. Like, it's so just not beautiful right now. Like, it's so hard to picture these trellises covered in green with loofahs, or I'm going to have peas growing on them, as we talked in the last video, or my long beans. Like, it's so hard. Everything is sleeping. Or like the garlic, it's only, I don't know, 6 inches right now, but it's going to be 3 foot, 2 feet tall. But this mulch, look at it. It's so just dreary out here. So we're going to mulch all of this. We'll get new mulch. I assume we'll clean some of it out, to be honest, and it will go in the compost pile. But we talked, we're putting more raised beds here. A row of raised beds here. And if I can convince my husband, another row here. So, and last year, I did mulch aisleways to suppress the weeds, and it worked great. Of course, by the end of the season, there was a bit of a weed issue, but I cannot complain because I didn't get the rototiller out once, and that is amazing. I'm trying to do more of the no-till gardening method. So I'll still, with these rows over here where there's not going to be raised beds, I will still mulch in between my rows. But I also want to give you guys a sneak peek. Here's my berry section. We have blackberry, 2 grapes right there, 2 grapes, and then more blackberries. I just trimmed these about a week or 2 ago, and let's hope I didn't cause more damage. But the aisleway was like half covered and just overgrown. So I told you guys I'm ordering those blueberry bushes. I'm not sure if I'm going to extend them out to the side or out back here. This is where I planted my pumpkins last fall, right along here, so that they trellised out in the yard. But I'm thinking I might just put my blueberries, extend this out. We'll see. I'm not sure, but our plan, what Grant wants to do, is build me like a hoop house to protect from birds. I didn't really have an issue last year with birds, actually. I put bird netting over my berries. The only problem is, every year if you put bird netting over your berries, you're sort of wasting the bird netting, because you're never going to get the bird netting back off, because the vines just grow into the bird netting. And so it's sort of stuck there forever, unless you give them a massive haircut like I did. And I ended up ripping my bird netting to pieces pretty much. I'm going to build a hoop house over top of here. And I think we're going to extend the berries back, just so we have one hoop house going like this. If I put the berries over here, the hoop house is going to be huge. And I can't afford that, nor do I want to build something that big. But I had a drive-by find. Somebody had a free door laying out by the end of the road. It was a screen door. It's beautiful. Grant was like, what do you want this for? And I'm like, I have no idea. But now I know I'm going to use that door to put on my hoop house. So cold out here again today. But as you can see how big that pile is of mulch. Look at my goat eating a cardboard box. I'm gonna have to get that photo. That pile used to sit right here. And we've used some of it, but the chickens have scratched it down, and underneath this layer is almost compost that I would use. So you can see where Paul Reese is at. Let me get that cardboard box from him. 1 second, guys. This is probably gonna fall over. Look, as soon as I come in here, he puts it down. Oh, do you guys want to say hi? Say hi, Indy. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Paul Reese. He's the nosy guy. Where's that cardboard box? Thanks. Hi, chickens. Let's see if he comes and says hi. What is that, Paul Reese? Well, don't eat it. Yeah, what is that? Come here, show them how big you are. You're huge. You're huge, huh? All right, they all think I have food. Say hi, guys. I'm trying to see if they're gonna come say hi to you guys. They're gonna be nosy. No? You're done? Okay. Cool. Rule number 1, never leave the gate open. You don't know how many times I've had to go after some animals. All right, but anyway, also, I wasn't home when they delivered this, but when I've had them dump it back into the goat pen, I usually let them in there, of course, and the goats just love playing on it. It's just fun for them. So anything extra, we'll dump back in there, and we'll just grab it with the wheelbarrow, the tractor, whenever we need it. But check out this little bitty garlic. I don't know if you guys can see it. I've got about 70, I want to say, planted this year. All right, guys. I just want you to envision this brown mess. Beautiful. Because let me tell you, we're going to have before and after. And some of you have seen my garden, but it really is just my special place. And I can't wait to make it beautiful again. The garden's in a winter sleep right now. But I promise you, as dreary as it looks, that it's going to be green and luscious and beautiful. And there will be teddy bear, sunflowers over here, vining vegetables. I'm going to add somewhere along here, I'm going to trellis peas this year. I'm just so excited. So thank you, Chaz at Blandford's Tree Service, and all of your crews for dropping off this lovely mulch, because I will be putting it to good use, and it is going to be the first step in making my garden beautiful again. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. All right, guys, so I know I said I was done and have a great day, but I was like, you know what? Let me show them what I'm up to right now before the children get off the bus. So early this morning, my sourdough, I went to feed it, and it was just looking nice and alive and ready to go. And I was like, I can't let that go to waste. So a friend of mine, shout out to Nikki, we're one of those people that will send memes and videos back and forth to each other. Well, she sent me one the other day for this garlic pull-apart bread. Oh, I love bread. I could live off bread and cheese, if you can't tell. So anyway, I made the dough first thing this morning. I let it poof up. Look, beautiful, right? But it's not going to stay like this, actually. I've floured my surface. Let me grab... Oh, and I already mixed up my butter, and it calls for garlic powder, but I just use chopped garlic and my parsley and whatnot in there. But I need to divide this. Where's my cutter? All right, guys, sorry about that. So I have my surface floured here. Are we in the frame? Yeah. And we're going to divide this think we're going to try 12 sections. All right. So I divided my dough. I'm going to roll it out. And this is for the butter garlic pull apart bread. There's that. And then here is my butter, garlic, and parsley. I'm just going to spread that on there. Woo, that's a lot. We have 12 of these to do. So then we're just going to fold it apart and stick it in our pre-buttered pan, pre-greased pan. And I've already made a couple of these. I'm just going to spread the garlic butter. And this is nothing, as you can see, this is nothing fancy. This is what I have left over. You guys can see not much, but you put it all together. Enough to throw over top. I'm going to spread it over here. But after this, I do need to make some butter. So I might as well just show you guys that also. Remember, butter is only supposed to be 2 ingredients. It doesn't even have to be 2. It could only be 1, really. And that's just heavy cream. All right, gonna plop her in the oven. Check that out. All right, guys. Got my mixer out now. Just finished the bread. I have about 32 ounces of heavy cream in here. This is all it takes to make butter. You do not add your salt right now. You will add your salt once your butter gets nice and clumpy. Then I add my salt. But you're just going to turn your mixer on. And before I turn this on so I can talk, if you have your cream out to like warm temperature, it would take less time than if you pull your cream right out of the refrigerator. If you're using cold cream, it will take longer, just a little FYI. But all I'm going to do is leave this on medium-ish, medium-high, and I do suggest once you start, you cover your mixer, because once the liquid starts coming out of the actual butter, the buttermilk starts coming out, it starts splattering everywhere. So this is how we make butter. There we go. It's been about 5 minutes. You can see down in there. It's getting nice and fluffy. And we'll check it in another 5. Guys, it's been another 5 minutes. There we go. Getting there. Turn it up a little bit. The butter is almost there. As you can see, the liquid on the bottom is starting to form, or separate, sorry, and the butter is starting to form. A few more minutes. Okay, here is the final, oh, making a mess, result.
Oh, what is that?
See, the butter and the buttermilk are separated. Now it's ready to be rinsed a few times until your water turns semi-clear. You can add salt now if you'd like and then mix it back up. That's your final product. That's butter. And I'll show you how I shape it. And here you go. Just going to rinse it, squeeze it. And get most of that buttermilk out of there. The best way to tell is just squeezing it and checking if the liquid coming out is milky or more on the clear side. Okay, good job. It's looking all right to me. Probably rinse it some more. I'm sure other people have more professional ways of doing this, but more than one way you can skin a cat. And this is how you make butter. Smooth butter. I'm going to taste this because I added salt. I think it needs some more salt, but we don't have to necessarily. So I'm not going to. Now I'm just going to put it in my butter dish. Oh, there you go. There's our butter for the week. Made from a $4 heavy cream bottle, 32 ounce. And only 2 ingredients versus your, I don't know what they say, like 27 ingredients in your margarines. One ingredient away from being plastic. I don't know. Small changes, healthier benefits. Now to replace the buttermilk that I made last week. I didn't use it all. Whoa. Almost made a mistake there. I didn't use all my buttermilk last week. I did make buttermilk biscuits. I'm just going to strain the buttermilk right in here. And now, how much buttermilk? And we'll use this in recipes this week. There you have it. Fresh buttermilk. Ready? Not picture perfect, but that's the garlic bread. Pull apart bread. Whatever it's called. Thanks for sending that to me, Nikki. This is made from sourdough that I didn't want to go waste this morning. I'm excited to try it. So let's do that. All right. I'm not sure the best way to get this out. Let me go before it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my heavens. That is good. Don't mind my stuffing for it. So, man, it's hot. I'm not sure the best way to pull this out. Woo! That is some hot, fresh bread, you guys. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. Hear me eating. Whew. But it is delicious. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Not bad for a first time. Very yummy. Very, very yummy. Now I'm going to tell you guys to have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe like they all say. It's true. Once you see your analytics and you see the likes going up, the subscribers going up, the views going up, you get the emails every time you reach just a little milestone. It's reassuring. And especially every time you guys, every day I get messages. That's the whole reason why I started to do this. It's just words of encouragement, and I appreciate it. And I thank you guys so much. Now, I hope you all have a great day.